Welcome back to ABL Crossover. The JobStreet.com Singapore Slingers are back in action on Sunday as they took to their home court against the Westport's Malaysia Dragons. Singapore is still in a tie with the Slammers for the final playoff spot. That race is going to come right down to the last game of the season. Meanwhile, Malaysia have won 8 out of their last 12 games. Marcus Hubbard with a monster game against Indonesia their last time out. He starts the game with a nice assist as he finds Julius Armand for the corner 3.
Great transition.
Then Justin Melton finds Gavin Edwards with a no-look behind-the-head pass. Dragons lead it by 5 at the start.
Melton creating in the lane.
Singapore with a slow start, struggling with their offense as they allow Malaysia to score 9 unanswered to open the game.
Knocks down the 3.
I thought made it.
Armand doing it on the defensive end as well as he sets up Melton with a lead pass. Dragons lead by 15 just 5.5 minutes in. Just moments later, Hubbard steps into a 3 and knocks it down to make it a 20-point lead.
And drains it from beyond the arc.
Slingers shooting under 20% as they manage to score only 10 points in the first quarter.
Jennings up for the stop.
Maybe that'll
A 23-point Dragon lead to start the second, and Satya Seelan Kupasamy hits one from long range, and that puts them up 36-10.
Morrison, good pass and a flush.
The Slingers go on an 8-0 run to try and close the gap. The Dragons held to just 10 points in the second, but they take a massive 21-point lead heading into halftime.
Well, I think there's no pressure on us. We travel here, win or lose, we're still going to be on third place. And the Slingers are playing with a lot of pressure. But they were able to come back. I think it'll be much closer in the third quarter. But we hope we keep the intensity.
The Slingers come out fired up in the third. Lim Sheng Yu with an aggressive move inside for the score.
Gets it to go.
But the Dragons answer back as Armand dishes to John Ung for the tray, and the lead is back to 22.
Drills the three-pointer.
Well, because of the way that zone set.
Rashad Jones-Jennings flies out of nowhere for the putback slam. But look at how quickly the Dragons get out in transition. Moala Tautua finds an open Gavin Edwards on the other end for the easy flush. Jennings determined not to let the game get out of hand. He has a big third quarter and manages to cut the Dragon lead to 14. But Malaysia manages to stay ahead by double digits, leading it 59-43 at the end of 3. Lim Sheng Yu once again tries to lead the charge for Singapore to start the quarter as he dials one home from long distance.
4:47 game at the other end.
But Mo Tautua and Julius Armand quickly put a stop to it with a couple of back-to-back scores, pushing the lead back up to 21.
Coming up with it, that is a beautiful play by Julius Armand to stay with the ball.
The Singapore imports coming up big in the fourth, especially on the defensive end as Jennings gets a huge rejection, and that sends Lim the other way for the quick transition basket.
Trying to hit on the runner and does.
Jennings very active as he gets another steal, and this time it's Morrison who finishes the play, cutting the lead back down to 14 with 6 minutes left in the game.
Splitting the defenders and scoring in traffic.
Another transition play for the Slingers as Jun J. Kabatu pulls up for the three-pointer. Singapore back within 11. With 3.5 minutes remaining, Lim puts it on the floor and banks it home to cut the Slinger deficit back down to single digits. Time running out for the home side as Morrison tries to lead another late-game comeback charge. They make it a 2-possession game, but the Slingers allow the Dragons to run time off the clock, and Hubbard is able to get free underneath for the flush, putting the game out of reach. The Westport's Malaysia Dragons hold off a late charge to notch up their 4th back-to-back win since February. They look confident heading into the playoffs as they defeat the JobStreet.com Singapore Slingers by a final score of 82-72. A breakout game for the Dragons' Julius Armand, who finishes with a career-high 26 points to lead all scorers.
Just been patient and took my time, started off with a 3, and that kind of opened up, was really active on defense, and just going hard, working hard on defense and working with my teammates. You know, they kept giving me the confidence. It was fantastic.
Yeah, exactly. I think I'm very disappointed first quarter. I mean, 33 points is not acceptable on that. So we need to really tidy up on our defense. But towards the end, I think we did a good job to come back. I think we need to maintain that energy level throughout the whole game.